right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew 1018. I think it's episode 1018 tonight. Thank you for being on. It is Kona Catchphrase Monday, or the Keywords Monday, where you show you how to make those keyword connections as you're going through the quizzes. So that way you could get a nice, what do I want to say? Get a way to the answer. Get an answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting confused with all the words and stuff, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here who can't seem to put the words together. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. I'm working. I've been putting in the hours on trying to put together specials, putting together giveaways and all kinds of stuff for you guys, for new people who want to jump on board in December. We just finished up with our Black Friday sale. That was on there for 20% off, getting everybody in 20% off all of our different study plans for all the new people. Right now we're running, Brandi will have the slide up in a minute. We're doing a sale on all our study guides. We're doing that. And then I'm going to have some other giveaways as we get closer to Christmas, just not as many. Because, it's 2024. Do I need to say more? So anyways, you're not here for me and my marketing strategies. You're here for Brandi. She's got her, Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice and march into 2025 with a plan to take over.
That's right.
I'm looking at the screen here. And speaking of taking over, I want to say welcome, John. John. I would say your last name too, but I probably won't say it right, and I don't want to disrespect you. But John, he got all of his licenses with us.
Yes, he did.
And last year he passed his SIE in a 6.
Yes.
We were heading into January, and about this time last year he was somewhere dreaming of gumdrops and mistletoes or whatever. How does that song go? How does it go? Anyways, you're no help. He wasn't thinking about any of that. He was dreaming of a 63 pass notice and a Series 26 pass notice. He was plotting to get his RVP contract. Him and his wife are really trying to get his team, firing on all cylinders, getting to that next level. January. Guess what happened?
What happened?
Passed the Series 63.
Yes, he did.
Got fully licensed.
Yes, he did.
A couple months later.
Yeah.
Took 26.
Uh-huh.
Didn't pass.
No.
But guess what?
What?
Second attempt?
Yeah.
Passed it.
Yeah.
I think it was the second attempt. He'll probably go, no, it was third attempt. No, passed it. Got the Series 26.
Let's just say he passed it during the summer.
May. And then, see, he gave me the thumbs up. May. And then he got his RVP contract, yes. I think in June.
Okay, that was
right before the conference.
Yes.
RVP contract, right? I don't know what his cash flow was.
I don't know what it was at the time, no.
But let's just say in Primerica world, he just became the fastest person to 100K. Got his ring. Him and his wife took it to another level.
That's right.
1 year later.
What?
1 year later, guys. 1 year later. Yeah. 1 year later.
Setting up those securities for his clients really did help a lot.
I'm sure it did. And I'm sure after the brew, he can tell us how much it really helped him out. But I will say this, that could be you.
Yes, it can.
If you're on here and you're in the same position, like an Eric.
Yeah.
Got his SIE.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Right? 63 even.
Yeah. Yep.
Could be getting that 26 though.
I think he's going for the 65.
Could change his life in a minute.
It could.
Next year could be 2025 for Eric.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You know what I told the group Friday? I told them that if I said, if the Christmas is coming this year, not what you wanted, maybe financially it's a little difficult.
It's a little tight.
It's not the dream Christmas that you wanted to give to get these licenses.
That's what we did. Peel back the curtains to Andy and Brandi story. Brandi was working on her licenses. I had picked up 2 jobs. I was working nights. We weren't doing the best. A lot of things happened. And I talked about it a long time ago. My life changed in a matter of minutes. Like literally, I lost everything overnight. shop I was working at, things that we had already set up, and we were going to have a great Christmas. Guess what? Overnight, it was all gone, literally all gone. And I had to start over. And Brandi and I literally had $100 to spend on all three of our kids. That's all we had for Christmas. That was it. We didn't cry. We figured it out. We gave it over to God,
Mm-hmm.
and we prayed about it.
Mm-hmm.
That year, Santa made an IOU.
Kids loved it.
I'm not joking, guys. We wrote the kids are listening. We literally wrote an IOU and signed it Santa Claus. And it was like, we're going to make memories together. We're going to do a trip. I don't know how, but we ended up doing it.
And we did it in August.
We did it in August. Took us till August to get that going.
I want you guys to know that 6 years later, they said that was still the best Christmas present.
They said that was the best one. And literally everything that we got them was less than $100. I don't know how we pulled it off, but we pulled it off. But that's all we had. And getting these licenses changed what happened from December to what happened in August to where we can make that happen. A lot of things happened. You know, we were in training, and then we got out of training, and Brandi got fully licensed, and she became a Series 65 financial advisor. She was at the time, she was also an OSJ coordinator for her office. And then, you know, we took off on this, and we just put wheels in motion. And you know what? During that December, when Brandi and I counted all of our pesos together, and it wasn't a lot, I ain't gonna lie, we cried. And it wasn't the Christmas that we wanted. It wasn't what we had envisioned that year. But those are the years. I'm telling you guys, you look back, and if you're in that situation, it might hurt, and you might be crying, and you might be facing that, and but those are the years that we look back on the most. That's what defined Brandi and I. That's what we hold on to. That's what no matter what happens, we're like, dude, remember that Christmas? Remember when we could barely pay the heat? Remember when the kids weren't here and the heater wasn't even on because we couldn't afford the gas? Remember when I had to borrow like $40 just so we can eat? I'm like, guys, that's where we were at. And we pulled it together. And you might be going through it this December, and it might be painful, and you're doing everything you can to change your life, and you're dreaming. And there's some people that tell you to stop dreaming, and they tell you to stop doing that. You need to do this or that or whatever. They have all these grandiose plans, right? I'm telling you right now, don't stop dreaming. Wake up, write down the dream, set forth a goal, and make it happen. Make it happen. And then work every day to make those dreams come true. There's a lot of dreams that still haven't come true for us, but there's a lot of goals that we've accomplished. I mean, I'm not saying we're rich or anything, but let's not get crazy here. But you know what? It's a lot better than it was, and I'll take that. And every year I feel a lot better and a lot better. And in progression and progress, every year, one step just up a huge mountain. And as long as I keep climbing, and as long as we keep taking steps together, we're going to be okay. And a lot of you are going to be okay too. You just got to keep working towards it. And you just keep putting that plan together, and you keep working the system, and you get a plan like John, and literally look at that. In a year, everything changed for him. I mean, I don't know what his financial situation. I'm not saying it was as bad as us, but or as dire, but you know what? It's a lot better than it was last year. It's a lot better than it was last year. And there's a lot of people on here who really have a chance to really make it a lot better, but you gotta hold fast to it, and you gotta stick to it. The one thing I can say about John is he was on every single night, every single day. He was sending messages to us on the Discord. If you haven't subscribed to our Discord on Kona, we're going to put up a QR code in a minute. You can get on there, and you can ask questions, help other people, whatever you got to do. But you know what? That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Discipline. And if you're going through something, super sad or challenging, there's not a lot you can do usually to help with that. Things just happen, right? The best thing you can do is work on how you feel about it, like your attitude. Decide that you're going to have a good day today. And some of you might be like, well, it's really horrible. Dude, did you just hear what I said? We had pretty horrible too. But you know what? We decided it wasn't going to be horrible and take over our whole Christmas. It wasn't going to take over how we were going to spend our time with our kids that December. We still had a lot of laughs. We still did dude, I could write a book on things to do for free for the holidays. Trust me, or for very little money. There's a lot of things I could write a book on that. And we did it and it was great. But that's because we made a choice and you can too. And then we did what I just told you. We put together an action plan. What can I do? What can I do to be help my situation? What can I do every day to get to a next spot? That's how you battle these things, your attitude and your action. That's the only thing you can control at all. Everything else, it's out of your hands. That's where prayer comes in. That's where faith comes in. That's where you just have to put together a plan and you just go for it. And I hate to be like such a downer. I mean, some of you were like, man, this is depressing. But I hope it gives you a little hope. I hope it gives you a little bit of you know, hey, you can do this. A little inspiration. And I know there's some people that are out looking in and they're going, oh, I wish I was like them. Oh, I wish I had that, that, well, back in our time was Norman Rockwell, but I don't even know if anybody knows what the heck that is, right? Those Norman Rockwell paintings where it's that picture perfect Christmas, right? Where all the families around the fireplace and the stockings are over the chimney and everybody's happy. The dad's in a sweater looking cool with a pipe, mom's coming out of the kitchen with an apple pie, that picture perfect Christmas that we think, right? It might not be that, but you know what? You make the best of whatever it is. It might be mom coming out of the kitchen with some nachos and you're sitting there drinking some Kool-Aid. I don't know, however it works, but be happy and then move on, move it, make it happen. Let's go. Right. Speaking of let's go and making it happen, let's get on with this. If you haven't joined up with us, if you haven't started with us, we'd love to have you in the Kona family. We don't only just give you that content, we give you that little bit of positive mental attitude like I just did. Brandi's always talking about it, and she talks about, her studying journey through those live sessions, through the study hall, the small group tutoring, but also helping you with those questions, helping with those answers, right? Helping you break it down. It's not just you on your own, like Brandi had to do it and so many people before, but like how John did it, where he got into a family where he could ask those questions, where Michelle could get those answers when she was taking her tests, and Eric and everybody else, right? Selene, and any other people that I missed on here that are on. Get onto it. Get into a Kona family. Course videos, live exam sessions, all member sessions. We got all kinds of stuff for you to get into. Scan the QR code, hit the links in the chat. The phone number is 951-290-3077. We got study guides available. Brandi's going to put up a screen in a minute where you can scan it and you can go ahead and go get your study guide, get 20% off the total sale. So if you put like 3 of those books in there, it's 20% off the total sale. So that's a good deal. That's a killer deal for us. So take advantage of it. It's not going to last the whole entire month of December. Like I said, I'm trying to put together a few things for you guys this December. We got the message board, the Discord, where you guys can get onto there, ask some questions like Victoria. Victoria's got some questions up there.
Yeah.
We'll be breaking those. Victoria, if you're watching this, she's going to break those down. All right. So yeah, join up. What do we got tomorrow? All right, tomorrow we got the SIE live. We got the 6. We got small group tutoring. I don't have it in the graphic, but we also have study hall that after the small group tutoring. So we got a lot of things going on. SIE live, where I think we're going over equities.
Yes, we're gonna hit those questions and then we'll hit equities and debts.
Okay, and then series 6, we're going over live quiz and questions or something like that, or questions being asked. It's going to be kind of an open forum thing, I think. That's what I have on there.
Live quiz.
All right, there we go. And then we're going to do small group tutoring. Be in there, guys. The SIE 66326. You guys are all in there. If you're in that $100 tier, registered people only. If you're not registered and you'd like to join, please hit up Brandi on the Discord. Ask if you can. No guarantees, but hey, you never know. And then there's that promo code and slash QR code there. Go ahead and scan that. It'll get you right to the page. Put in the discount cart. And when you are in the cart, man, tonight is rough. When you have all your items in your cart and you're ready to check out, put in that discount code 20 off Kona Guide, and you can get that 20% off the total sale and get that while it's hot. KonaButterflyz is now on Spotify. I've been saying that, guys. You can connect those audios to your Spotify, your Spotify, and you can listen to in the car while you're stuck in traffic, or maybe you're in Ohio trying to get out of the cold. I don't know. Either way, listen to those audios, right? Tim will tell you. Like sometimes, TV goes out up there. You got to listen to those audios.
Yep.
However you got to do it, right? So yeah, make every time a learning time. All right. What else we got, Brandi? That's right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they let me know, guess what, Brandi?
What's up?
And they sent me a picture.
Uh-huh.
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. Congratulations. This is one of our OG students. Congratulations to Daniela on passing the MLO. What?
Wait, what?
Be like a record skip right there if I could play that sound effect. Somebody tell Andy you don't teach the MLO.
We don't teach
how do you get an MLO passer on securities?
Because
man, if you guys don't know by now, you've not been paying attention. We don't teach just content. I just said that. We teach you a system. We teach you techniques. We teach you how to master exams. We show you how to master multiple choice exams. The exam is irrelevant. Up on the screen, I have there, she passed their SIE with us in April of 2019. Then she passed her Series 6, and that was the second one in 2019. And then she took the 63. She passed that, 64, 26. She just passed. And then her fifth exam with us is the MLO. We're stacking pass notices over here. This is our OG student before we even called it KonaButterflyz.
That's true.
And passing 5 exams, done. And then she's on to the Series 65. This is, if you're in Primerica, she is an RVP and is still passing exams.
That's right.
Still getting it done. What did Daniela say? She said, KonaButterflyz, test taking techniques help. I drilled the questions like no other. Also PMA using drilling technique with 1,700 plus questions. Started studying 12 days ago. Arrived at the testing center early. I wrote on top of my scrap paper, I'm here, I'm focused, and thank God I passed. Less than an hour later, pass notice. She said, thank God I'm here, I'm going to pass before she even passed.
Yes.
Do you understand, guys? It's all positive mental attitude. It is all mental attitude. 12 days of study and then just knock that thing out. I can tell you right now, she's like one of our OGs. So she less you think, the more passes you get.
That is very true.
Go ahead, Brandi.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you guys were counting the years between her 6 and her 63 and wondered about that.
I don't think I have the 63 date up there.
Yeah, you do. Well, you do in the corner. But the reason why, guys, is because she at the time lived in a state that didn't require the 63.
Yeah, and then she passed the 6 in 2019. What had not happened yet?
That's right.
COVID, pandemic. Right. And she was like, hey, y'all, listen, I don't need the 63, Brandi.
I don't need it right now.
I'm in Colorado. It's a hot, how many clients am I going to get out of the state?
It's before Zoom was popular.
Nobody's doing Zoom. I know you said we could do things on Zoom, but nobody's doing it.
Right.
2020 happened.
Yep. Guess what?
She's registered in every dang state. I looked at her broker check. I'm like, dude, she's doing business in all states.
She is.
She's all, you got money in that state? I'll be registered. Give me a minute.
Yeah. As soon as she got her 63, she was like, bam.
I'll see you next week. I'll be registered there.
Yes.
Like, I think that's how she does it now.
Yeah.
And let me tell you guys, if I could tell you their whole story and how we met them, I'm just saying, you would be super inspired because they come from very humble beginnings. And here she is, already getting that MLO done, already got a ring in Primerica, and just keep marching on. Congratulations, Daniela. We're super proud to have you in the Kona family. Yes. One of our OGs.
That's right.
Series 65. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. What did it help her? Keywords.
Keywords.
Keywords. Go ahead.
That's right.
So what are we going to do right now? Keywords.
That's right.
Kona Catchphrase. Keywords. We're going to play the Kona Catchphrase game because it's not just about Daniela. It's not about that dude named John. It's not about all the other ones. It's about you and how you guys break down these exams. It's help giving you techniques and strategies. Tonight, we like to look at keywords. When you look at questions, when you look at answers, what are you looking at? Are you observing keywords? Are you looking for those patterns? Are you looking for opposites, similars, all those little things that could lead to the right answer? A lot of times, Brandi plays a game and she doesn't even look at the question. She just answers the answer without even looking at the question. Mm-hmm. She's like, I don't even know what the question is. Boom, it's B. And then guess what? Most of the time, it's right.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's right. It's not always right. Most of the time is right. And if you're going with this mindset that I need to get every question right, you're wrong. You need to get most of the questions right. You just need to get a pass notice. That's it. I guarantee most of you on here that have already passed these exams, did you know how many you got right? No.
Nope.
Just says pass on it.
After 2018, they took off your percentage.
And do you know what? How much do you care? None.
Guys, I've been officially licensed since 2015, and I've had nobody ever ask me my score.
No. I can guarantee you right now, when John got that recognition for getting that ring and everything, I know what he's thinking. He was not thinking.
What?
He's all, man, wonder how many I got right on my Series 6.
Yeah, nobody cares.
No one cares.
Pass. Let's get a 70 or 72%, depending on what exam you're studying for. Boom.
Nobody cares. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. To the fiduciary. C, they remain in trust. B, to the state. A, to the beneficiary's estate. Let's see here. To the fiduciary, they remain in trust. To the state, to the beneficiary's estate. There you go, Eric. C starts off different. That's an observation. Anybody else? Do we want to make any other observations here? What are keywords? To the state?
Well, I like to look at, sometimes not content, but words inside, right? Like estate.
Right.
State. Sounds similar. Trust. Fiduciary. Does that make sense? So yeah, whereas C starts off differently. I feel like
fiduciary is like money responsibility. State is just the state in which they live, right? Just giving it back to the government, I guess, to the government, to the state government. And then beneficiary estate is obviously to the estate of the person who passed away, right? Beneficiary. The only reason I'm saying passed away is beneficiary.
I actually am gonna not pay attention to that, but I'm gonna use this because estate is pass away, right?
Okay, we can already just say that. Make it simple.
Keep it simple. And the state is a residence, maybe, like you said. I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah,
wherever they live.
Or no one of
probate, maybe.
Yeah, probate. No specific person, like it's just going to the state.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at the question.
Upon the death of a trust beneficiary, where are the assets directed? We're looking for keywords, not the answer, right? So death, someone saying, I would say trust beneficiary, I guess would be, or just beneficiary, right? You said, is it safe to say that we have enough there and we can just make a?
Yeah.
You said dead. You said pass away. I'm connecting A to.
Right.
Those are the keywords.
That's the answer.
I don't even know anything about this. I couldn't tell you the law. But do you know what I do? I just look at the keywords.
When somebody passes, their assets go to their estate. Period.
If you're doing any more reasoning than that,
no,
you're thinking too much.
Yeah.
And that's why you pick the wrong answer all the time.
You want to know a fun fact? I just wrote this part in the 65.
Oh, this is
not a 65.
How many days left? On the 7th day of Christmas, where Brandi wrote all the chapter 3.
All right, next.
By the way, guys, she had tears of joy this weekend. The representative is permitted to loan money to the client as long as it's no longer than 60 days. C, the representative must receive permission from his broker dealer to loan money to a client to purchase securities. B, the representative would be in violation of a prohibited activity by loaning the money to the client. A, the representative is permitted to loan money to the client as long as it's for no longer than 30 days. So A and D, I would say both have time frames, I guess. 160, 130. Don't know if that means anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What are we talking about here?
Loaning money from your
Could
client.
could you as a representative loan money to your client? And we're talking about
vice versa.
yeah, and we're talking about
Hey,
and we're talking, look at the answer says it right here that we're talking about two, oops, not this one.
I can't help but notice on Instagram, I saw that you moved up in the company, John. How about you kick down a little bit of a loan here, huh? That'd be cool.
Yeah. But we're talking but we're talking about the rep borrowing, I mean the client borrowing money from the rep
That's
to
what I'm
buy
saying. The client's
securities.
calling him up.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
No.
That would be weird, right?
Hey, I'd love to invest in that. How about you kick me down some money so I can invest in that?
Yeah.
Does that sound right to you? B is a violation, right? We could automatically just say B is probably the answer,
Yeah. We're not
just based on keywords. Look at that. Look at that mess in the question. Don't even need to read it.
uh,
In fact, let's not. Let's go to the next one. Oh, that kills people with that T personality. They're like, wait, don't read it. D, defensive. C, value. B, growth. A, cyclical. A is a cycle. Yes. B, grow. C, value. Defense. Defense, right? You watch football? Defense. Defense against what? Poverty. All your money leaving you, right? Put a linebacker on my wallet. Tackle people before they take the money out.
right.
I wish. That would be fun to watch.
Value. Can be, can we say it? I think it's out of context. It's not context. Yeah. I think of like
I think a value meal at McDonald's.
money,
Money.
right? Like maybe
Try to save
money.
a dollar. Right?
I think maybe like saving money. Worth. Ooh, that's what I was looking for. Worth.
Worth.
Yeah, like your value. Like
Know your worth.
Yeah. Sorry, keeping my feet warm. All right.
Common stock issues that offer above average growth but rarely pay cash dividends are typically described as. Oh my gosh, there's people reading this to like try to get the answer and getting thrown off, right?
I mean, there's like
what are the key words?
Three words in the question. Why is this taking? Maybe they're just typing.
Pay cash?
No.
No. Above average growth. That is the slowest arrow draw ever.
I know. I was waiting for somebody to say it.
You're waiting for somebody to connect the dot?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It was almost like on Indiana Jones where the plane's going across the globe.
Yes.
I'm like, where's it going to land? Man, I have like these old references. I think only certain age groups understand. To set the specific requirements for short margin accounts. C, to stipulate that the broker dealer's securities will be used as collateral. B, to determine the suitability of a margin account for a client. A, to stipulate that the client's securities will be used as collateral. Suitability, collateral? No. What are the keywords, folks? To stipulate, to set the specific requirement. Short margin.
I think from now on, I'm gonna start circling things, and then like when you guys like, you know how like it's like when you play those trivias, like when you're sitting at a restaurant or whatever, and you're waiting for the answer, and like one disappears, and you're still wait, another one disappears. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Those the barroom trivia things.
Yeah,
I wish I could do that. How many?
right.
Well, from what I've been on the brew, it's going to be either A and C, right?
Yeah, and do we care what the broker dealer's doing?
No, not at all.
But we probably care what my securities are doing, right?
Yeah,
So does it matter if we know what a hypothecation agreement is?
no.
That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. That is it.
Go to the next. Keywords, folks.
I love risk questions.
I know. Is it inflationary?
We know what this is.
Reinvestment? Prepayment?
Living it.
Prepayment risk.
Mm-hmm.
You prepaid and that didn't happen. It's like what's that? Fire Island? A capital risk.
I think all
I,
right.
I will call B Fire Island risk. Nobody knows what that is. There's a Hulu thing about it. They all paid for a concert. It didn't happen.
Let's look at the question.
Which of the following forms of risk is unique to mortgage-backed securities? Is it inflationary? No. So mortgage-backed securities, I guess, would be at risk, right? Or
yes.
Keywords. So we're looking for things that relate to a mortgage. That's how I would look at it.
Yes.
Is it capital? No. Is it reinvestment? No. Is it inflationary? No. It's that thing we don't even know what it is.
Look. Let me ask you guys. How many of us know maybe our parents or our grandparents who purchased a house? Do you think that they kept that original loan for the last 30 or 40 years? I don't know anybody. Anytime you refinance, anytime you take what's it called? A HELOC, a home equity loan.
Sure.
All of these things, you had to get a new loan to do that.
It's a new agreement.
Did you guys know that when you quote change your interest rates, you're actually getting a new loan and paying off your old loan?
Right. They take the money from the new loan, pay off the old loan. Then you get that excess money that you guys wanted to put in a new deck in the backyard.
Right.
Fix some windows, put in some new flooring. Mama wants a new kitchen.
Yes.
Mama wants a new kitchen.
Especially people who have gone in with like VA or VHA, FHA loans, not VHA, FHA loans. People who got in with special financing to just get into the house. All of these fancy things that happen. It's very rare that somebody keeps the original loan for 30 or 40 years. It's very rare. I don't think anybody has. Okay, last question.
D, a temporary hold can be placed on disbursements
and
transactions. C, the account can be transferred to another firm. B, the account is frozen indefinitely. A transactions are permitted during the hold. Indefinitely means an unforeseen time. We don't know. Doesn't mean forever.
It does not mean.
Just
guys, what are we talking about? We have the word hold. We've got the word frozen, not the movie, and we've got the word hold. Do you think we're talking about holds or our accounts being frozen?
Probably.
If there's a hold or your account is frozen, can you do transactions?
No.
Are you allowed to transfer something out if it's been frozen?
No.
Okay.
If you guys don't know, then you've been a good person on your accounts and you just don't know how it works.
And let's be real. Do you think that accounts can be unfrozen for an unknown amount of time?
No.
Like that's weird, right? So this is probably the most logical answer, right? Quick Question. Go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
The account of a 70-year-old client is believed to be the subject of financial exploitation. If a hold is placed on the account, which of the following statements is true?
Like, if you're suspecting exploitation, do you think they're going to put a hold on somebody's account who's 70 years old indefinitely?
No.
No, man, it's going to be temporary until we can like investigate and see what's going on.
Hey, they're 70 something years old. You can't be doing that to Agnes.
Can't do that to Gertrude.
Can't do that to Gertrude.
Do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you guys
That's
see
not nice to Ophelia.
That's good.
Wilbur. Trying to look for those old timey names.
Not Rose. I was thinking Rose.
Rosalie.
Rose. I was thinking Rose from Titanic.
Oh, Rose from Titanic.
I just saw a meme about her. That's why.
Anyways. All right. Rose could have scooted over on that door. Just saying.
Dude, there's a whole conspiracy that she like screwed her like husband out of $20 million. So that's what she did.
I don't think she could fence that thing.
Like, first she killed Jack Dawson, and then she
kind of killed him.
And then she screwed her husband out of
kind of murdered him. She's like, did you see the effort on to hold on? She's like, no. Anyway, she didn't even try to move over. Anyway, all right, everybody. Let's get back to it. Thank you all for being on here tonight. We appreciate all of you. It is great to be on here, but you know what's even better? To go get yourself a quiz. Go apply these things. Go look for the keywords. Did you learn anything tonight? Did you notice that we tried to not put a lot of security thought into this? We answered questions on here just based on the keywords, and then some of them we even got right just by going through the long list of them, going, okay, we know those aren't, so this means that is, even though we don't even know that it was it.
Right.
We eliminate all the ones that were wrong, so that one is only the logical reason it could be right.
Match the context.
Don't even know why it was right. Don't care, because you know why? It doesn't matter. It don't matter. All it matters is getting enough right to get a pass notice. And that's it. And like we said, John doesn't get asked anymore.
No.
He didn't care. John leveled up. Daniela leveled up.
That's right.
No one asked them. They walked out of there with a pass notice, skipping away to a better life. You too can do that.
It's pass.
Stop caring. Just get a pass notice and move on up. Move on up, right? All right, we'll be back tomorrow for all those member sessions. We'll be back for the Studying Brew Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channels. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. I'll touch your face. I'll touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you all for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice the Kona catchphrase in your quizzes, especially when you get stuck. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.